For being here this evening. We are going to call our closed session. We've just ended our closed session. We're now in open session, and we have a motion to be made.
We have reconvened back in open session. Mr. Chairman and members of the Board of Education, I make a motion that the Fayette County Board of Education contract with Dr. Tom Shelton to serve as Superintendent of the Fayette County School District for a salary of $240,000 annually and a term of 3 years and 10 months, beginning September 1st, 2011, and ending June 30th, 2015. The board chairperson is hereby authorized to execute that certain contract, which shall be made part of these minutes, with remaining terms of contract to be memorialized in a document by an attorney for the board. That is the motion on the floor.
So seconded.
We have a motion by Melissa, a second by Doug. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Motion is adopted. We now have a new superintendent.
Not just a quick official bit of business. I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Have a motion to adjourn and a second.
Second.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
And shortly, we'll start a press conference with our new-to-be superintendent, Dr. Tom Shelton.
On a Friday evening like this, it's wonderful to see such a great crowd out here, media and friends and staff members, and to have the board here in this situation is just phenomenal for me. It's just to even be here and standing before you. I'd like to first thank the board very much for this opportunity. This is very exciting for me. As I said the other day when I was here on Wednesday, it seems such a whirlwind that wasn't really that long ago. But as I said, I really truly believe this can be the best school district in the country, and I'm just really honored to be here and to have this opportunity to continue the great work that's been going on here, building relationships, lowering achievement gaps, and moving student achievement forward. So it's with a great excitement that I accept this position, and again, I look forward to a great start here and moving things forward. I'd be happy to take any questions that you might have.
Tom, what do you want to do first?
Well, like we talked about on Wednesday, the first thing I plan to do is be up here this next week. Hopefully, I'm actually coming up Monday for the state baseball tournament, but I'll be here over the weekend as well, beginning to meet people and building relationships, learning about the community so that we can continue to grow and move things forward. So I'll start off as quickly as I can get up here, working out transitions here and working out transitions in my current district as I'm making this transition. Well, of course, Stu is still officially the superintendent through August 31st, and so I will, sometime be transitioning over the summer, but definitely, we'll be here by September 1st. I hope to be up here as much as I can over the summer. As I said, I'd like to get started this next week, so I'll be working with the board to create a transition plan here and in Davis County, and working through those issues as we move along.
Is your wife here?
No, she's not here. I was in Louisville, actually, in a meeting when I received the call from the board, which was good because I got here a lot more quickly than I could have driving from Owensboro in 3 hours, plus losing an hour on a time zone change. So I was in Louisville and was able to come over much more quickly. So no, she was at work when I called her to tell her the good news.
Maybe you haven't had a chance to really think about this, but do you have some definite steps, 1, 2, 3 things you want to get done before you're ready so you'll be ready on September 1?
Well, the main thing will be I will meet with the board as much as possible with all the members of cabinet and the leadership of the district, as well as all of the people that were involved on Wednesday and beyond. I plan on trying to expand on all of those contacts and those people that I got to meet and to hear from every one of them. As I mentioned Wednesday, I'm very collaborative in nature, and I want to hear from everyone and make sure that that we're continuing to move the student achievement forward with all the community engaged in that process.
Is there something in particular that you think made you stand out amongst the other candidates?
I'm really quite honored to be selected from within the three finalists. I have to say, I've known Lou and Elaine for a long time, and they're just exceptional superintendents, and I think either one of them would have been an excellent choice. And so the only thing I can say is I know that with what has been going on in this district and with the skills and background that I have, I feel like I'm a good fit to continue the vision that's already been started here and move it forward. I really feel like that, I learned a lot working under Mr. Silver when I was in Davis County, and then continuing that vision forward there, and those skills and abilities will help me as we move forward here in Fayette County as well.
You talked a lot with us about systematizing that vision and how that is a little different than Stu. Can you expand on that a little bit?
Best way I can explain that is to say that what I like to do is look at each and every aspect that we're working on and see, does it really fit the goals and aspirations that we have? Are we really getting the bang for our buck? Are we, if we have programs in place, are we actually getting measurable results from those programs? And I like to make sure that we're focusing our efforts in an efficient and effective way. I also like to be open to hearing new ideas that we can add to the vision and kind of tweak the vision as we move forward. And so the easiest way for me to explain that would be is to say, there's a lot of things that I know that are going on really, really well here, and that's obvious, for the progress that's been made in this district. And so I want to make sure we continue to do those things and expand on those things. But if I can help refine that and continue to help things move forward and grow by making some shifts or adjustments, or maybe even eliminating some things that are maybe detracting or slowing us down. So it's really what I would call refining and just making more efficient and effective.
Did you see anything just yet that you could refine, or is it still too early for you?
It's way too early. I've got a lot to learn. I mean, there's nothing that I could pick out that that I would say needs refinement at this point. And I may learn that this summer. I may sit down and say, no, everything they're doing is going well, but that's just part of the learning process.
What do you see as your biggest challenge?
My biggest challenge will be, getting to know and learn the community, and making sure that I'm engaged with everyone in the community and build those relationships, because this is going to truly take a community effort, as it has in the past, and this is a large community, and they're truly engaged in education. That was made very clear to me on Wednesday. To have that number of people engaged and involved in this process was amazing. I think the process that the board used is exceptional. I've never seen a process of hiring any form of CEO that was as transparent and as open as this was, and that engaged as many people. And so that's going to be a big challenge to get to build on that and to learn from all of those people and to continue to move forward.
How much of a pay increase did your new position come with?
I haven't even looked at all of that yet. So we haven't even worked out all the fine details of the contract. But it's a good pay increase. But there's a lot more responsibility. Anyone else?
How much weight do you think, having followed Stu Silverman in the past, led to your candidacy and then selection here?
That's hard for me to judge. I would, have to defer to the board on that, but I just feel like that, the skills and abilities that I have, are the right fit at the right time here based on their selection, and I look forward to being a part of things as we move forward. Anyone else? Well, thank you very much for being here again, and I look forward to working with each and every one of you all, getting to know you better and learning more about this community, and I'll need each and every one of you to help me move this district forward as we work with the board and continue the great things that have been going on here. Thank you very much.